discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build.
Yes, indeed, forget all your differences and let us start the rebuilding process. And in some cases, the building, because we have innovators at the helm, we have creators at the helm, we have men and women with ingenuity within them. That is what we wanted. We just were out there calling for visionaries to hold power in this country, and we have that. And we are proud of what we, the people, were able to do on June the 23rd, 2022. We have a lot to discuss this morning, so I want to encourage those on YouTube, Vision Information Services channel, to please share the live, share it on Facebook, share it on WhatsApp, share it to your friends so they will be able to view. Remember, you can easily share to all your friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and in nearly all the social media platforms. Those on Facebook, viewing me on Grenada Transformation Agenda, please share the live. Sharing is caring. And let's get straight into it. We have a prime minister who is humble, who is also noble, who is meek, but also down to earth in such a way that we can relate to him. We can say, he's like me, he's like you. That is the uniqueness of the holder of this very office. And I will, at this point, play for you a prime minister who took the opportunity to hike on the coastal areas, Pearls and that area there, and actually pick up the garbage, actually eat, actually, mix and mingle with all the hikers, everybody. This is unique. And those on radio will not be able to hear anything except just a little musical. But those on Facebook and on YouTube, you will actually see what I'm talking about. And I want to encourage those on radio to also take the opportunity to follow Grenada Transformation Agenda on Facebook and also on YouTube, Vision Information Services, right? So you can, go back and forth, because there will be instances where I will play for you audio, right? So it might be a video, but it has audio, but not somebody narrating, not somebody telling you what it is all about, but you seeing what's going down. Yes, so for the people on the radio, what the folks on YouTube and Facebook just saw was a Grenadian son, a Grenadian father who loved his country and his countrymen and women. Yes, he's prime minister, but he is Grenadian first and foremost. He joined the Grenadian team, people, hiking, cleaning the trail, picking up garbage, interacting, shaking hands, mixing, mingling with people as he went by. Just simply ate, he drank with them. That is what you get in a prime minister who doesn't think that he is over everybody else. You know, that is just a different feel, a different everything from what we had in the past. A prime minister who understands the people, who is down to earth, who is mixing and mingling. You know, that is what we wanted. And I will tell you something during the program. A little later, I will tell you something.
At sea for fishermen and vessel operators with the implementation of the Public Safety Communications Network Global Maritime Distress and Safety System project. The system brings Grenada up to International Maritime Organization standards. Chris and Mitchell reports on the official handing over, which was done by the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission at NADMA's new headquarters on Thursday.
Thursday's handing over ceremony coincided with the June 1st start of the Atlantic hurricane season and signals the official handover of the equipment to the Maritime Administration. The Global Maritime Distress and Safety Systems are a set of safety procedures, equipment, and communication protocols used for safety and rescue operations of distressed ships, boats, and others at sea. By the press of a button, the safety systems alerts the Grenada Coast Guard and other boats in proximity. It is an internationally recognized communication safety system and was funded by the National Telecommunication Regulatory Commission through its Universal Service Fund program, a program dedicated toward the expansion of telecommunication services throughout Grenada. The system was handed over to the Maritime Administration on Thursday during a ceremony attended by Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Senator Honorable Adrian Thomas, Permanent Secretaries, and NTRC and Public Safety Agencies representatives. USF Administrator NTRC Krista Burke Medford provided more details about the two-component program.
The GMDSS project, which is being handed over today, is the second part of the public safety system. The NTRC, through public consultation, engaged the maritime agencies to develop a project which should best address the needs of our country. This project was awarded to Affordable Island Communications through a competitive bidding process in the cost of $1.9 million. The GMDSS system will provide access to emergency and non-emergency communication for our maritime agencies and vessels, ensuring safety at sea. The project installed 2 repeater sites, one at Pitsaw and one at Graniton, and provided mobile and base radios which are installed in the boats and offices of Maritime Administration. The project also included a monitoring station which would be at the Grenada Coast Guard with a backup at the police headquarters, St. George. We believe above all, and we know all too well, the importance of redundancy during times of disaster. Hence, the backup is critical. The GMDSS also includes warranty, maintenance, and support, which is indeed essential for sustainability during operations.
Minister with responsibility for disaster management, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, commends those involved in the project as there is a need for a modern and comprehensive system that promotes safety at sea.
The Global Maritime Distress and Safety System project is clearly quite important to us and to Grenada's improved local disaster preparedness and response system. The technological advances of recent years continue to present new opportunities for development, and as leaders, the onus is on us to ensure that we harness these opportunities for the betterment of our people and the sustainability of Grenada, and by extension the Caribbean and our planet.
Responding to safety at sea is critical, says the Prime Minister, and we should not neglect what happened in the years 2004 and 2005.
So as we collectively face the challenge of increasing and more intense natural disasters, it is imperative that as a country we have structures and systems in place to manage the reality that confronts us. And today, as we mark the start of the Atlantic hurricane season, I don't want us to forget the devastation wrought on Grenada by Hurricanes Ivan and Emily in 2004 and 2005, respectively. And despite the fact that it is now heading on close to almost 2 decades since Hurricane Ivan struck us, if you drive around Grenada, the symbols of the devastation are still very present and very clear. And in fact, some of our most historic and important buildings lay in ruins still as a result of Hurricane Ivan. So it is against this backdrop that we are called upon to ensure that our emergency services are better prepared to effectively respond in the event of a disaster.
Minister with responsibility for agriculture and lands, fisheries and cooperatives, Senator the Honorable Adrian Thomas, endorsed the project and said it is indicative that government is serious about sustainability.
Today's commission of the Global Marine Distress Safety System project indicates the government's seriousness about building an inclusive, safe, and economically sound country, a sustainable, equitable, and prosperous Grenada for all.
Also in attendance was NADMA's disaster coordinator, Dr. Terence Walters.
We need to pay more attention to our marine users, and this project and its products are a step in the right direction. I congratulate the NTRC for its vision and the willpower to follow through and enhance emergency communication both on land and at sea. NADMA looks forward to continued collaboration with all stakeholders as we continue to reduce risk and vulnerability and build a culture of safety, thus contributing to the regional goal of safer, more resilient Caribbean nations.
The NTRC will have discussions with relevant ministries for the licensing of small craft fisherfolk. For the Government Week in Review, I am Chrisanne Mitchell.
Right. So that one there is very important, bearing in mind that we are in the hurricane season and we want to make sure that all the fisher folks, all the fishermen, and in some instances we have fisher women, so you call them fisher folks, that they are safe out at sea. So kudos to the government of Grenada on such a very important move. Let me at this point just throw out some little ads here. All right, for my good friend Tevin Andrews firstly.
This June marks 1 year. 1 year since the National Democratic Congress resounding victory at the polls. And we are celebrating. Join us here in Carriacou for 3 days of festivities, starting Sunday, June 11, with a church service at the Evangelical Church from 4 p.m. Then on Saturday, June 17, it's Fun Day and Rally behind Sands Long Wall from 12 noon. Enough eats and drinks on sale. It all culminates in an epic yellow down on Friday, June 23rd. Wear your best yellow and assemble it from the party office from 12 noon to show your support. Celebrating with the Honorable Tevin Andrews and the NDC. Don't miss out on this memorable event. Wear yellow to support this cause and come together as we celebrate 1 year of momentous transformation.
There, remember, it's not only in Grenada, we are celebrating 1 year. Carriacou and PT Martinique is also doing the same thing, because remember, we are separated by water. So they're doing their celebrations, and then in Grenada, we will have our celebrations. The Prime Minister and others will be up in Carriacou, from what I understand. So again, you can expect a bumper celebration up there. Also remember, our Prime Minister will be going to Canada come the 1st of July, that big gala event.
Hello, Grenadians in Canada and friends of Grenadians in Canada. This is a special invitation from me, Prime Minister of Grenada, inviting you to join me on the 1st July 2023 at Bellevue Manor for a special evening, a grand gala. Accompanying me will be the Honourable Joseph Andal, MP for St. Patrick West and Minister for Foreign Affairs. The gala is an aim of raising funds to assist us in building a resource centre in Grenada. The resource centre will be a hub for community activities, for training, for meeting, greeting, and for conventions. So, we invite all of you to come out and join us. Your donation to this event is only $250, and space is limited, so we really do invite you to get your tickets early. I look forward to meeting, greeting, and sharing a meal with all of you as we look to move Grenada forward. I look forward to seeing you on the 1st of July.
All right, so remember the 1st of July. If you have not yet gotten your tickets, please do so. Still have some time to get your tickets. We want that event to be grand, to be big, to be huge. I want to say to the farmers of St. Andrew, you have a consultation coming up on the whole issue of minimum wage adjustment.
Farmers are invited to a farmers' consultation at the St. Andrew Methodist School on Wednesday, June 7th from 4 p.m. The purpose of the meeting is to get farmers' input on the establishment of a new minimum wage in Grenada. Your contribution is important. Pass the word around and turn out in your numbers to this important discussion on a new minimum wage in Grenada. This Wednesday at the St. Andrew Methodist School from 4 p.m. All farmers are welcome.
Right, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So please, the farmers of St. Andrew, go there in your numbers and be a part of the consultation. You see, some people underestimate the importance of you being there and having your say, right? Making your input. Because after, when everything is done, you will have some people complaining. But here is an opportunity for you to have your say, to be a part of the consultation, to give your input, and to shape the outcome of what that final amount would be for laborers, for the people doing the different things for you on your farm. How much will you pay them, right? How much would you have to pay them? So again, I urge you to please go there and be a part of that consultation. Also remember here in Grenada, the NDC will be having a number of activities to celebrate the 1 year in office. On the 16th of June, remember on the 16th of June, the NDC will be having a United We Dance celebration party at the St. John Anglican School. So again, I want to encourage you to please go there and be a part of that at the St. John Anglican School and it starts at 8 p.m. on the 21st, of June, right? The 21st of June, our beloved Prime Minister will have a national address, or will do a national address, starting at 7 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center. And of course, people will be invited. You will have people in the audience. So it's a national address by the Honorable Deacon Mitchell on the 21st of June, starting at 7 p.m. and all the TV networks and stations, social media platforms, radio stations, they will carry that. On the 22nd, NDC National Town Hall meeting at the Grenville Secondary School at the GSS, at GSS, Grenville, starting at 7 p.m. So please turn out in your numbers and be a part of that. A town hall meeting, you'll get the opportunity to ask questions, to interact, and that is really a lovely thing. On the 23rd of June, there will be a National Day of Prayer and Candlelight Vigil. In other words, they will light candles, they will pray for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique at the Lasso Jess playing field, starting at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Let's pray and hope that the weather is very pleasant. And please turn out there in your numbers. And on Sunday, we will have a massive bingo with entertainment, with drinks, with fun. Please come out and be a part of that. Sunday, starting at 5 p.m. The Grenada National Stadium. That's a big, big event. Right. The NDC St. Patrick East and West constituency branches, they have the annual Rum Runner Cruise. That's a every year thing. On Saturday coming, starting from, boarding time, 7:30, and boat leaves at 8 p.m. sharp. Tickets, $65. Please, if you have not yet gotten your ticket, buy it. Get your ticket. It is always fun. It's always a vibes on that cruise, right? So I want to encourage you to make the extra effort to be on that cruise. If you want a ticket, call my partner boy, Mitch. His number is 534-0856. 534-0856. 534-0856. Mitch, he will get that ticket to you. So please call him up. Our Prime Minister, as I told you earlier, will be doing that national address, right? Address to the nation. So please tune in, 7 p.m. All right, Trade Center Annex. Folks will be invited. So please be a part of that. Don't forget my event, Kem Jones Appreciation Carnival Edition, celebrating with me. All right. And it's really get towards getting that radio station. So it's at Wildwoods Park, close to the Fantasia Beach. It's a all white with Hawaiian touch affair. So all white with a Hawaiian touch. Remember, it's on August the 3rd, Thursday, August the 3rd, 2023. And it starts at 4 p.m. and we go until about, 10 p.m. All inclusive. So a lot of local foods, drinks, music, a live band. In fact, one of the best bands in the country. Solid, the band will perform, right? And that is expected to be a grand affair. For about 2 hours or so, they would perform. And DJ Selector Beast, one of the best DJs on island. And, it's really expected to be a grand affair. Tickets are now on sale. You can pick up your ticket at Ricky's Bar in St. George's on Hillsborough Street. Everyone knows where Ricky Bar is located. That's my favorite spot. Please go there, buy your ticket. It's 300 EC. You can pick up your ticket right now. You can go there and purchase your ticket, 300 EC. You can buy your ticket online on ridebuy.com, RYDEBUY.com, ridebuy.com, RYDEBUY.com. That's a platform that Junior George has. You can go there, purchase that ticket right now as we speak. You can go there and purchase that ticket and be a part of that. So again, I want to encourage you. It's all-inclusive affair, all-inclusive event. It's an event for a cause. We want to set up our own radio station. So even if you can't make it to the event, I want to advise you to go on that site, go on that website, and purchase a couple tickets as a sponsor, as a contribution. Go and do that. If you could make it, buy the ticket and be there. Or buy the ticket and give friends, give colleagues, so they can come and be a part of that event. All right? I look forward in having you there. Very important indeed. So go ahead and buy that ticket today. Right? I want to say to you, the NNP made a mistake to call our beloved Prime Minister Baby Jesus. And in a conversation that I was able to get, the hierarchy of that organization, and when I speak about the NNP, I am referring to the new nasty party. They're angry that the branding was a mistake because it's positive. Baby Jesus, positive. Remember, their leader, on the other hand, has been branded as Diablo, Moroccoy, expired corned beef, Popo Black, and we can go on and on and on, all negative. So they are now grappling with that reality that Grenadians love baby Jesus. Grenadians love this young prime minister who is patriotic, who is genuine about the development of this country. So they are dealing with that. And they cannot get over it because it's a very positive name. It's a very positive branding. And people are loving it. We see what baby Jesus, as they call him, is doing for our people. So all the attacks that they throw at him is not working. All the attacks that they throw at the party and his government is not working for them because people are able to say this government came into office and in a matter of months was able to start the process of adjusting the minimum wage of the working people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Grenadians are able to say, just in a matter of months, this government was able to pay over $75.1 million out in pension and gratuity. Workers were marching on the streets of St. George's, on the streets of Grenville, on the streets of Sates, on the streets of Gove, demanding, and on the streets of Hillsborough, demanding that they get their pension and they get their gratuity. The NDC was able within a matter of months to get that going, to pay the retroactive pension and gratuity. In a matter of months, the NDC was able to pay the teachers their dock salaries. In a matter of months, the NDC was able to resolve the TAMCC strike, where the workers were paid in excess of $4 million or so dollars. In a matter of months, the NDC was able to roll out the bi-monthly salary payment, the twice monthly payment. NNP said it couldn't happen. It's impossible. It's not feasible. But the NDC proved that it was. Within a matter of months, the government was able to announce free pre-primary primary and secondary education, and now they're moving to tertiary, free tertiary education. That's TAMCC. Within a matter of months, the NDC administration was able to roll out the CES program, this third stimulus package, where over 500 Grenadians were able to benefit from $15.1 million in some instances to start their own little business, and in some cases to expand that business that they had that were experiencing some difficulties, right? So those businesses that were experiencing some difficulties, they were able to at least start again, expand again. Bravo, thumbs up. This administration, in a matter of months, started fixing our roads differently. If you look carefully, the road is lasting longer because of the way they're doing it. So they're not patching. They're giving you a good area of asphalt paving. Thumbs up to this government. Within a matter of months, this government was able to fix community centers, medical stations. Within a matter of months, this government was able to give a $500 honorarium to the nurses because they were leaving Grenada in droves to go onto greener pastures. And we cannot fault them. They were called chicken thieves and, workers who were taken from the ministry and from the kitchen and so on by a former prime minister. The NDC continues to outperform and do an excellent job. Within a matter of months, the NDC administration, through the leadership of our beloved Prime Minister, was able to renegotiate for 20 million US, money that the NNP had at their disposal, grant money. They did not utilize it. They did not access that money. They did nothing to get that 22.99 million pounds. The NDC was able to renegotiate because it was gone. In fact, the NNP came out publicly laughing, jeering, rejoicing that Grenada lost $22.99 million. Amazingly, unpatriotic, sad, extremely disgusting. But this government was able to renegotiate, engage the CDB, engage the United Kingdom government, and we were able to get back the bigger portion of that grant, 16.4 million pounds, 20 million US dollars in grant, free money. In a matter of months, the NDC administration, through the leadership of the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, was able to secure, in principle, $100 million in loans/grants from the Saudi government. This is phenomenal. We have never seen that in a lot of years. Within a matter of months, look at what transpired in Carriacou. You had flights leaving Grenada and going directly to the airport in Carriacou, Lauriston Airport. Within a matter of months, flights were leaving St. Vincent and coming right in the Lauriston Airport. That is vision. That is what you want to see in a government. Look at the climate smart hospital upgrades and facility in Carriacou. Look at the roads, the sidewalks. Look at the fact that you have a vet who is on island a couple of days a week. Before you didn't have that. You have assistance also. You have situations where, people are complaining about a doctor here and a doctor there. We no longer hear about that in Carriacou and PT Martinique. So a lot is being done. And look, we were able within a matter of months with this government to get back the market for mangoes in the United States. Within a matter of months, we were able to secure markets in Trinidad for mangoes, for ginger, for plantain, for green banana, for dasheen. Look at the kind of work being done in agriculture, in education. Within a matter of months, we were able to reinstate history in school. Within a matter of months, we were able to introduce technical and vocational training at the primary and secondary level. Within a matter of months, we were able to see the CPEA done by at least 3 schools online. Within a matter of months, we were able to see great many things happen for Grenadian brothers and sisters. We see the increase for teachers and public officers. 13% increase over a 3-year period. This is significant. Within a matter of months, we saw the NDC continuing the social safety net programs. So while they're complaining about roadwork, nothing to date in terms of the social safety net programs have stopped. Nothing. The NDC administration continues with all the safety net programs, the poor relief assistance, the devotion program, the housing repair program, the geriatric caregivers program, the Imani program, the Hope program, the Empower program, all these different programs. They continue. So the NNP, they're out there bawling, screaming, groaning, complaining. The NDC did not stop any of the social safety net programs. I want to say further, you hear the NNP folks complaining about nepotism and complaining about contracts, security contracts and so on. Do you know one individual, a known supporter of the NNP, had in excess of 7 contracts? One individual, one person. The individual bought a BMW and within no time, he collapsed, he break down, he pack it up somewhere in River Road. I know what become of that. The individual had his family members disrespecting a lot of the workers of that security company. Not only that, a lot of the workers who once worked with that individual complained to me, telling me about the treatment, them not being paid for their holidays and overtime and so on. They were treated really badly. That individual also failed to pay the NIS for many of those workers. So because the NDC administration is doing it the right way, not giving one person all, right? And because that individual contract is not renewed, he has a problem. So he's calling all programs and he has his surrogates and pundits complaining, grinding and groaning. You have them like, out there giving the impression that the NDC is doing something bad. No. The NDC administration is doing the right thing. And I want to admonish and encourage the NDC administration to continue doing it just that way. Because these people eat a food for a long, long time. Right? Continue doing what you're doing. So far, they have dished out contracts for, the different places and they share it. Not one person getting all. So one person might get 2. One person might get 3. One person might get 1. You share it around the place. And I love that. Let those NNP complain. Let them bawl. Let them scream. Let them cry. So what? We have been crying for a long time. We have been out in the wilderness for 23 years and a half. We were treated in all different kind of ways. Let them bawl. Let them cry. Let them scream. And let me tell you this. Continue doing what you're doing. You hear me? And those who are getting the contracts, share it around the work, give people the work and opportunities. Do that. And in some cases, which is what is really nice, they kept some people. So they didn't remove everybody. They kept some people on the work, those who were performing well, those who, when they did the review, the appraisal and so on, the staff at different facilities say, yes, they were performing well. Even if some of them are, known NNP supporters, known NNP, they kept them. So I urge those who they kept to behave themselves and do the work professionally, right? Because if you don't, then it's a normal process. Simple. So NDC, continue to do what you're doing. Your people voted you in for change, and we've seen it. Keep it going. Let them call the radio station and cry. Let them bawl. Let them scream. All of a sudden, you're chatting on the street. All of a sudden, you become a person on the street, right? They kick you out. You're on the street now. Everything is the chatters on the street. The chatters on the street chat. You have a long time to chat. According to my good partner in Tempe, you have a long time to be out on the street chatting. A very, very long time. Right? A very, very long time. Continue. The chatters on the street, you just that. So NDC, continue doing what you're doing. We're loving it. It's good. Keep doing that. Those who eat for a long, long, long time, let them feel what we were feeling for 20-something years. So it's just almost a year, and they start to cry already. Almost a year, Those NNP, they already start to cry, bawl, scream, groan, and moan. So what? Continue bawling. Who hearing? Huh? In fact, these days, I have a headphone with somebody. Let me see if I have it. Get it for you. Somewhere. A headphone. Right? And I have. Let me get it. All right. Somewhere. I get it around this. These days, when they bawling and they screaming, all I do, put my headphone in my ears, and I can't hear a thing. I ain't hearing a thing outside. Ball. Those NNP supporters scream, ball. So what? That's the first time? That's not the first time. Ball. Can't hear a thing. Because we were out here balling for a long time. A long, long, long time. Let them ball. Let them scream. Let them groan. What's wrong with that? You have been eating a food and enjoying it for 20-something years. And that individual with that who had the 6, 7 contracts, security contracts, he never had an office. He was operating from his car, from a vehicle. Yeah, of course, living the life. Ball, so what? Well, I mean, come on. 1 year of balling. The NDC supporters ball for 23 years and a half, and you never heard them, you never listened to them, you never studied with them, you never bothered, you just brushed it aside. Just under 1 year, and you're balling like that? You're joking. You're joking, you're screaming, all radio program you're calling, and you're complaining? Amazing. Amazing. But folks, I want to say to you, we have a good thing going. Grenada is being transformed brick by brick, step by step. We must preserve, protect, and defend that. That is what I'm saying to you. They will not allow the NDC to peacefully govern. They start in all kind of programs, all kind of little programs here, there, and everywhere. Everybody now believes that they can start some talk show program and get people to listen to it. All right? So what they are seeking to do is to undermine what I am doing. So they will report this page and that page, but they are not able to stop Kem Jones or stop the transformation from happening. They are not able to do it. And that is what they are dealing with. The fact that Kem Jones is resilient, the fact that I am not giving in or giving up. I'm pushing forward because I believe in what I do. I want to see Grenada in a better place, a better condition, a better everything. Prosperity, opportunities. I want that for Grenada. So I will not stop. And we must continue to support all that the NDC does, support all that the government is doing. We must do that without ceasing. Remember, the NNP not going to just allow the NDC to govern peacefully. So I say to you, you have to be the mouthpiece, the defenders, the promoters of the NDC and the government. All right? I urge you. So I want to thank those who continue to spread the word about the program. In fact, in a matter of, a day or two, we have on the Grenada Transformation Agenda Facebook page a good, let me see here, how many people are actually following us, right? Because we are working towards getting the numbers up. So we are almost close to 1,000 people following the page. So I want to urge you to please follow the page. It's important. Follow the page. All you need to do is look for Grenada Transformation Agenda and follow. Click follow. Very important. Follow the page. Become a follower of the page because we need to get back the numbers that we had. Remember, under Vision Information Services, we had about 18,900 or so people following that page. We need to get back that number. Step by step, it will take some time, but I urge you, spread the word, and we need more and more people following that page. All right? We could do it. We have done it before. So please follow Grenada Transformation Agenda. Everything happens for good. I always see it in that light. Look at the name. The name sounds so nice. Grenada Transformation Agenda. That's the Facebook page. Tell people about it. Follow the page. Follow the page. In the next 2 to 3 months, we should be able at least to see we have about 10,000 people back following that page. We could do it. Yes, we could do it. I always say what the enemy set out for evil will turn out to be good. Not just good for me, but good for the people and good for Grenada. Folks, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will be back with you in the hub starting at 8 in the PM. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye for now.
The proceeding